My name is David. My name is David, and I'm wanting to introduce you to my YouTube channel more than doing. Um, I got the idea for this channel thinking about disability and wanting to create a way to motivate people who are disabled, whether it be physically or mentally. Um, I'm on disability in the US, and so it's a way that I can give back as somebody who's in their 30s now and talk about some of the things I've learned. Um, but I have some good content that I've prepared. And over the next year, I'm wanting to release content that is encouraging. And one of the main ideas for this channel is going to be you need to be before you can do stuff. And sometimes people rush around doing, and then they get burnt out, or they have maybe even big mental troubles, maybe a mental breakdown or a hospitalization or something. And you get to this point, which, as we all, experience depression from time to time, but sometimes it's really bad and it can be unexpected. And one thing is that you kind of realize that I need to take care of myself, and so it's very important that you know I have myself, that I defend myself, and I've got an identity of myself, and I have walls, mentally speaking. And as you um, when you learn who you are and you learn um, from a perspective of God being love, that God is love, that um, I've grown up Christian, and it's really helped me think, if God loves me and my value is from God's creating me to be complex, and God doesn't create garbage. He creates good stuff. And he's made me to be able to be a human being, not a human doing, as the old adage goes. And so this channel is going to be talking about how we are human beings first, and then we do things. And so if you are a person who gets really sick and tired of all the motivational videos out there that just say, work harder and you're not doing enough, and you just need to stay awake all night for 3 weeks in a row. And I've just got to tell you, some of the disability things have really got me. Whoo, that is nuts. I mean, that person would, if, um, I feel like if you took all the advice that can show up about disability, you would quite literally be in a mental hospital for insomnia, for stress, for, boy, your brain would just, I mean, be on fire because you'd be so stressed. So, anyway, I want to create a channel where we give my experience with my disability. Not that I am a medical professional, but I seek to be a learner. And so I'm presenting what I hope is helpful as a form of being encouraging, not really only informationally teaching things. And so I just feel like there's a lot of blah, blah, blah in the business world. And then they don't necessarily care about people or value people as well as they could sometimes. And that's not to say that every business is always bad to their employees. A lot of people work full time jobs and they exist and survive just fine in working careers and keeping a job. But as people who have had unexpected and possibly pretty terrible things happen to them, whether it be physically or mentally, sometimes it's just not, you can't control life. And so I think that we need to keep in mind that at the end of the day, humans have value and that it's more about who you are um, than it is what you do that's important in life.